Hello, hello, hello. Hello and good evening, everyone. Am I audible to all of you? Give me a yes. Yes, yes in the chat. Okay. Hi, Kajal. Hi, Rag. Sorry, I'm not getting your name. Hi, Arnab. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining this Sunday. We'll start in next 1 minute or 2 minutes. Okay, hi, Sakshi. Okay, just a second, guys. Yeah, cool. Yeah. All right. Let's start without wasting much more time. Cool. All right. So hi, this is Manish Kumar Barnwal, and I am a Postman student expert. And I do love to join community and work in communities. Uh, I host some events. I hosted a few conferences as well. And I am right now I'm pursuing my BTech from Sister Nivita University, and I am in fifth sem. Yeah. So this is much about me, and let's talk about today's agenda. So today we are gonna go over an introduction to APIs and Postman. Then we will talk about requesting and receiving from an API. We will try some things which we have learned today, and then we go over some follow up resources to further your learning. At the end, we will have some Q and A, and not but the least but not the last. But we have also swags for you all. Not for you all, but yeah, you can have one. Like if you want to participate, there are some contests which we will share with you, so make sure you are staying till the end. Thank you. So yeah, so what do you think about an API? So let's think API as an waiter, or like suppose if you are going to going to a restaurant where you want to order a food. And what you will do, like basically you just ask waiter to get your food, and what waiter do, waiter just go to the kitchen of the hotel and ask the chef to make this order, prepare this order. And then once the order prepare, you just the chef will give the order to waiter, and then waiter supplies to you, right? This is how the order takes place, right? So now imagine like you are a client here. So imagine you are a client for this particular thing. So you are sending a request to the waiter, who tells kitchen what to make, right? And the waiter will make will back with your food, and or they come back and tell you the kitchen is out of and what out of order, or whatever you order is not available, basically. Okay, so regardless, the waiter serves as a mediator between you and the kitchen, and that's what API does. Okay, so basically API work as a mediator between client and the server. Server could be anything, like maybe local host, or maybe hosted on some cloud, or maybe some normal server. Okay, so like see, for example, like you all are much familiar with this logo, right? Most of you wasting most of your time in this particular thing, maybe watching reels, maybe watching posts and whatnot. And maybe even you make reels or make posts. Okay, so billions of people have own smartphones, and they use their this social media platform to share their photos, or like maybe share their reels, videos, whatnot. So this wouldn't be possible without APIs, right? So let's understand how API is going to work in this platform. So sharing photos using a mobile or social networking application involves use of different types of APIs. We'll see, like first, to take a photo, the social networking mobile application uses the smartphone cameras via its API. Then through its API, it can have some image library, and like image library has embedded applications to invert the photos colors, like suppose you guys using filters, right? So they those are some APIs which gives you the access to those filter, and you can choose them, choose one among them, and then save it and then post it, right? So this is how, and like eventually when you share this modified photo, it go to the server application where your the social network, basically Instagram, is hosted. And then using a remote API accessible via network, usually the internet, basically. So yeah, so in this scenario there are three different APIs going to have, like you are going to have three different APIs. Like first, which is like which is the hardware API, where like Instagram accessing your camera, like hardware API is there. And then there is a library API. When the image is captured, it will given to captured by Insta, captured by camera, and then it was shared to Instagram. And then Instagram revert the make the changes according to you. Like if you want to make some changes, like you want to put filters, you want to put design stickers, whatever, whatnot. So there will be some API which will give the access to them, like maybe a library kind of. And then this last and last one, which will be the server. Okay, the server will give the access. A server will have your access, have your photos, and then it will be posted, and then people can access your photos or post. Okay, so this is how API works. So here there were three APIs which were there. So one is hardware API, second is a library, and then third one is remote API, which will help you to post on server. So server is not nothing less. It was just an API. It was just an Instagram where you post. Okay, they have their server, so there you were going to post everything. So let's understand the let's understand in the simple word, like maybe, or I can say in bookish term, like what is API. So API stands for application program interfaces. It allows services to communicate with each other. Software become more complex and collaborative over the years. Developers no longer need to create every service from scratch. API allow developers to access data from a service like Google or Twitter without any knowledge of how code base has been implemented, right? So let's understand this point. Like sometimes we need to get data from a service like Google or Facebook, right? So maximum of you have used like Uber, Ola, or I can say Zomato, Swiggy. So you have seen the map access, right? They have not created map from scratch. Like they have created the app, but they have not created the map which you can where you can track your order or your cab. They have not created the map or locations. They have just created their app, and they have taken Google Map API from Google, and then just integrated in their project. So basically, since we don't have the access, like they don't have the access of all the code bases of Google Map, but they can create APIs, and so developers can get information from their services without accessing to their like code bases. They don't need to access the code base of Google Map, but they just take their API and then integrate with their app. That's it. Then both of the developers or non-developers use the API to get data from popular services like Twitter, Google, or use their own projects. Suppose like even you are getting the access of that API, right? If you are using the app, you are getting the access of like for of Google Map. So basically, even if you don't know tech, like you are using API. Even in Instagram, the scenario was same. So the wonderful thing is that like how development works now is that you don't have to build everything from scratch. You can use services from other companies, because so much developer nowadays utilizes API. They are not going anywhere anytime soon. So you must learn API. So yeah, so it would work as a skill set. Okay, so let's see next. So just see, like we have API for everything. Like we have the cat API. We, like if you don't like the cat, you have dog API. You have open weather map, and we have Google, Discord, Facebook, Twitter. I just had a given example of Google. So like we have also weather map API. So it's a free API and open source as well. So basically it shows weather of your location. If you can integrate this to your website or whatever you are building. Even app will also work. So just integrate, and you can watch the weather, like what's the weather right now in your location, or any location whichever you want to see, right? Let's see next. Okay, cool. So APIs turns software into Lego bricks. So how many of you have played with Lego bricks, or have you even heard about it? So give me a yes if you have used Lego bricks anywhere in the childhood, maybe. So we'll wait for 10 seconds, because I know there's a delay of 5 seconds between me and you. Okay. Kajal played with Lego blocks. Great. Anyone else? Marvel Legos. Huh, yeah, yeah. Kiran also played. Arnav also played. Cool. So this looks like a software version of Lego bricks system, right? So see how those plastic blocks that you can put together and create new things. The possibilities were endless, right? The only limit is your imagination. Well, like when I was a child, I used to play with Lego bricks for endless hours, creating buildings, cars, planes, spaceships, and whatnot. Okay, so like we can create whatever we wanted. So now just a second, sorry. Yeah. Okay, when I was bored, like basically when I was bored, I can like create anything, like whatever we want. Like I could destroy it completely and start something new from scratch, or I could transform it by replacing some parts, and even I could even put an existing structure together, can create a massive spaceship or spaceship aircraft, whatever. So like even we used to break it and even take some parts or some pre-structured part and then create something new, right? So it's the same in API world as well. So you can create and decompose huge systems of software bricks that can be easily assembled and even replaced, like thanks to APIs. But there is some minor differences, like as you know, you can't just access the code bases and all, but yeah, you can do it. Like you can get some extra features by just integrating APIs. So like yeah, see, you can see this like Postman. Like now let's see some like we have talked about APIs. Now it's time to talk about Postman. So what is Postman? Postman is a collaborative API development platform that simplifies creating, using, and testing APIs with a UI. Okay, so basically Postman is a collaborative API development platform, so which allows you to create, test, and run APIs. Postman is an industry standard tool as well, so you will probably run across in the workplace. Will have hands-on session. So basically, will take you through. So if even if you are getting confused, what does it mean? Don't worry, we are going to use Postman today and to make a API request. So you will see what it's all about. So let's see next. Okay, so yeah, so why we are going to use API, sorry, Postman. So basically working APIs then and now. So before Postman, we need to use terminals. So terminals to run API, to request APIs. Okay, so basically what is the disadvantages? First, there's no UI. If you are a beginner, you can't like do it very fast, or you can't take it very fast. So you need to learn if things from scratch, or even you need to learn Postman as well. But yeah, it was quite easy because there is some UI and UX is very good and very responsive, I can say. So we'll see everything. And also there is also one drawback, that is you can't collaborate with your maybe colleague or co-workers. But in case of Postman, you can collaborate with someone, maybe your friends or your co-workers or colleague, whatever. So you can collaborate with them and build the API or test the API together, right? So let's see next. So requests and responses. Now we will talk about some what an API is. Let's talk about requesting and receiving the data. So see, now there's three things. Request and response pattern has three things, like client, network, server. What is a client? A client is the entity that makes a request to a server. Some examples of clients are application like web browsers, yeah, some web browsers, or I can say some applications, and a server is a resource and services. An API is the interface that exposes these resources, service to client in a network, right? So now see how the client can interact with an API by making request over the network to the API. Okay, so the API will run and evaluate the request, perform the required operations, and maybe interact with the database of or other APIs, then send back a response to the client. Okay, so Postman is a client that allows you to make requests and view responses from the server, right? Even if you are not getting it, we'll have the demo session, like we have the hands-on. So make sure that that you are joining from your laptop. So you can like follow me, right? So so basically API is nothing like client. Postman is nothing like it's working as a client and server. Basically you don't need to pay for anything, it's totally free. You can request something and you can have the response from the you can check the response, what you are getting from the server, right? So let's see next. So making request, like requests are how we communicate with API. So you need three things to make an API request: the method, the URL, and the path. Okay, these elements let the API know what kind of request you are making and where to send the request. Okay. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, cool. So there is request method. So like when we make an a request to an API, we specified what we want to get out of this interaction with an HTTP method. Okay, methods are like verbs. They are actions. They let the client, like Postman, know which actions to use for the URL. Okay, there's a lot of methods, but today we'll discuss about get, post, put or patch, and delete. Right, in Postman by default, the first method is get. If you click on the arrow pointing pointing up the rest of the methods, you will see the rest of the methods. Let me just show you the UI. Okay, give me a sec. uh, Stop sharing, and I need to, I guess, say again, like till the time you can open your laptop if you have not opened yet. Cool, I hope my screen is visible. Just go to postman.com. Okay, if you have not signed up, just sign up. Like it's very easy to sign up. I have also pasted the link on the description, so you may check that to sign up, or even you just go to postman.com. And sorry, cool, I'm dropping it in chat. All right. So you can just sign in. I have already signed in, so it's showing like this to me, but it won't show you like this. So just do one thing. You can just create your own workspaces, or just click to my workspaces. Okay, you can choose anyone. I have created a demo workspace just to show you. Just go to postman.com and sign in or log in, whatever you have. Okay, I guess taking some time. Cool, it's here. Right. So what we have saw, like g- let's see, www.google.com and enter. So if the things are not visible to you, cool. So I guess you, just a second. Yeah, cool. I hope it's visible to you all. So basically, I have just put in github.com, sorry, google.com. It's showing me some codes. But if you can preview, like there's a preview button. As I said, the UI is very good for Postman. So like you can see, there is something like Google search and links are there. But like suppose if we are putting a query, like how we are putting search query, like if we put query Q and let's search for hack for Bengal. Good. Now send again. Let's wait for a few minutes, but results are not as we are expecting. It's their name is there, but search has not happened. Right. Like let's go to google.com and just see if we search for hack for Bengal, what it shows. It shows plenty of things, right? But that it's not showing us the it's not showing it's not showing here, right? It's showing there, but it's not showing here. What's the reason? If you check the URL, there is an path. Okay, there's a path called search. Query is there, but path is not there in our case. So just add a path. Serch, cool. Just enter. See how it looks. Okay, it's the same. You can also see the code. You can preview. It's cool. right? You can see this, right? So this is how APIs works. Basically, Postman works. Postman use you take queries from you and send it to the server, and server send the response, and the response will be reflected to you. Okay, in the Postman only. Cool. So let's now move on to the slides. So basically, that search is the our path, and query is our query, like key and value. Okay, hack for Bengal is our value, and queries is our key. Okay, so now let's get back to our slide. Yeah, here it is. Just a second. Cool. So let's see this now. So you can see now what is HTTPS. Like basically in Postman, in HTTPS, we have this scheme of request, like it's HTTP or HTTPS. We don't need to put that. Basically, if you can even put, but it's optional. If you are making it for yourself, then it's required. But if you are building or making for the public URLs, then it's not required. Okay. So basically, it shows the protocol and the HTTP, and then the URL, basically the domain name, which you basically purchase for yourself or you see in the internet. So like it works as a host. Okay, the domain name work as a host, which is integrated somewhere in the server, and the it shows the results. Okay, and the last one is path, like the path destination where request can be heard or executed. Like it's already set up on their server, so it's whenever you are requesting, it shows to you. Cool. I hope you got it. So now let's see, when you make an API with a get method, it will usually retrieve everything from the URL address, and like this can be pretty overwhelming. But yeah, we'll see how it works. Okay. So there will be some like authorizations, and just a second, guys. Yeah, so there will be authorization, we'll see, and headers and body, where like data types will be there. Whichever data types you preferred, you can use. Even if you are not getting it right now, we'll have demonstration, as I told. So let's see now. Yeah, so this is the last I can say, and then we have the hands-on session. So a body, like just let's understand the body and the data payload. So we have optional but often supplied post and put request as well. And the data types you can use, maybe form data, JSON, and text, HTML, XML files, GraphQL. Okay, so basically the best method to use is JSON file. Okay, JSON is the fastest file I can say in this body. For body, if you are using it to request from body, so JSON is the most used language for requesting in body. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so also this one, basically this one is the responses. We'll also see this on the hands-on session. So we went over how to set up an API request and send them via Postman. When you send an API call, you will receive a response, right? So this includes status codes. What are they? 200, 201, and 400. So basically, and 404. Basically 404 are for not found, like you usually get this, and 201 you are not getting it, maybe before now. But you will get it right now. Okay, when we do hands-on session. So basically 201 for created and 200 for the okay, like these things are going on fine and it's okay and validated, right? So yeah, when you call an API, like you can see the status codes like this will show you. And then there is an header and the accessing body data, will see everything. And there will also a time, so which will show you the latency in milliseconds. This will be useful for testing and performance. So yeah, cool. So response size we'll see. And okay, yeah, this much for this slide. Yeah, so yeah, if I guess you have this link, right? Or not, I will ask moderators to just put it on the chat. Cool. So just go to this link. Let me also open it. Yeah, it's in chat, I guess. Cool. Let me also open it. Let me share it again. Great. So I guess you guys can see this. I'm just copy and pasting this link. You can also take from here. Cool. All right. So I hope all of you are in the same page. Let me know if you I need to wait for you. So let me know and how many of you are following this. Okay, give me a yes. Okay, great. So Vic is following. Only one. Arnav is following. Anyone else? Hmm. Okay, let's start. Okay, if you are following, guys, then let's do it. Or if I need to wait, let me know in the chat. Cool. So now what you need to do. So this you can see this these are locked. You can't make changes here. So suppose if you go to this and then you go to this, you will see they will ask you to add URL, but you can't add it here because it's because this one is like locked, right? So this the owner is different. So what you need to do, you just need to fork it. Okay. If you guys used Git or GitHub, their concept of forks, basically you need to copy it. Just click on fork and put a label. So I can put a label of maybe API 101. Great. And then workspace is required. You can choose my workspace. I am just putting my demo. So my workspace as demo, like you can choose anyone, like my workspace or demo, whatever you have. And then just fork collection. Great. Fork created. It will take a few minutes. Cool. I guess it's done. Or also, yeah, before moving on, like let me just know like what you want to see. Like we have three options, like joke, quote, or book. Like you can pick up anyone. Let me know which one you prefer. Joke, quote, or book. Let me know in the chat. Till then, just fork it and let me know in the chat like what you want to see. Book, fork, or book, quote, or joke. Cool. I have a joke by Sovik. Okay, joke. Tushar is joke. Okay, Kajal also joke. Arnab. Okay, we have the clear winner, joke. So we'll start with joke. Okay. So cool. Let's go to this. Just go to this file. Okay, get data. Everyone go to get data. Right. So we have an endpoint URL. If you can see, like the Postman student Heroku.com. Okay, just copy it. Copy it, or you can even click it and to just to look into it what it's showing right now. Okay, so it's just showing hello world, right? Okay, no problem. So we have a URL, just go there. I'm also putting it in this. So basically this will be our endpoint URL from where we will going to uh, add or update, put, delete, add, whatever, get, fetch, whatever. Okay, so here we need to put the URL which you have just copied. Okay, just paste here and click on send button. Now see what's showing. It's just showing us hello world. Cool. Let's wait. Just go to this view three dots. Hover over here. Hover your mouse here and just click. Go on the three dots of basics of API and just click on view documentation. Okay. Just click on view documentation. Everyone following me? Like you just need to go in this view documentation. Okay. So here, if you go to view documentation, you can find making request for joke API. If you are doing code API, if you are using book API, you can just click on this jump to section. You can directly jump into those. Okay. For now, we are working on joke API, so we will just be here in joke API, right? So what we will do today, we'll see get, post, put, and delete. Okay, there will be three queries. Let me just show you once. Here you can see there are multiple queries, multiple calls, multiple responders. So multiple methods, I can say. So you can choose any one of them. But today we'll discuss only about four. But you can always explore things whenever you want, whatever you want. So yeah, today we'll see get, post, put, and delete. And patch is similar to put, so yeah, we don't need to check. But as I said, you can always explore things. And also you can just check this UI. When 200 is there, you can just hover your mouse. You can see what's the error, or what's the status of your query. Okay, so like we right now it's showing 200. It means okay, you have successfully executed your query, right? So, and you can also see the time, how much time it is taking, what's the size of your query. So yeah, you can see everything, every sort of thing in this particular UI. So yeah, you don't, even if it's right now in your web, even you can use their softwares, you can download it. So it may be easier for you. Okay, but yeah, its web version is available, so you can use it from anywhere and any, yeah, with anyone. Yeah, cool. So even if you don't need to set up, or you don't have some good laptop, maybe if you have these things in your mind, so you can use it on your web. No issues. So I hope you all are here till here. Let me know. Yes, give me a yes. Cool. All right. So let's just go here. And for joke, what follow this documentation as well. So what you need to do, like for making a request for joke API, you just need to add a path joke. Okay. This is path. Okay. This is our endpoint URL, and then whatever we will add, it will work as our path. Okay. What is the path? So our path is joke. You can just type it on your own, joke, and just send what it's showing. Like it's randomly shown a joke, like what's showing Vaishnavi have Vaishnavi is the author, and the joke is bugs are features. Okay, it's okay, it's a joke for developers where you don't need to laugh. Okay, cool. And you can also write it's your source, but that's totally optional. So this is how you will fetch your what's it you will fetch your details. Okay, you will fetch your API. So randomly it generated a joke, you can see. And if you send it again, it will show something different, right? Q question: who is a programmer? A programmer is a machine who turns coffee into code. Okay, so this is the code. So this is basically a joke. Yeah, this much for get API. Get method. Like get method works for basically to get the API, like get the response from the API, whatever you are calling. Okay, so this is the work of get. So now let's move on to next. What is post? So post is nothing but it, like I'm just saving it and creating another one. For creating another, just click on this three dot and click on add request. Yeah, here it is, add request. By default it will always get, so you can always check. So what we will do, we will post an joke. Okay, we'll add a joke basically. Okay, post a joke is like add joke. Okay, enter. So it will be add joke, and here the method will be post. Okay, so now you need to again put the URL. We can just copy this. Just copy paste. Okay, cool. So now what you need to do to create a joke, to add a joke, basically what you need to do. So also one thing I want to tell you here. So you can do this. You can give another slash and put an ID. Suppose if you want to put an ID 4. Okay, whatever joke is there, it will show you. Like in 4 ident basically in id 4, whatever joke will be there will show you. Okay, so our joke is first rule of programming. It works, if it works, don't touch it. So it's not a joke, it's reality, don't touch it. Okay, uh, because if you know, right? So cool. You can put the id, and if you don't put the id, so you can also see here, you can put the id. If you can't put id, it will show some random jokes. If you put the id, if you know the id, you can see the joke. Like, you can see the random jokes, basically, I can say. Even you can say put enter, you will say again different jokes. So yeah, there's a joke: I am a full stack developer because I pull code from internet. Great. Cool. So this is how get works. I hope you got the get. Like, if you know, you know, don't. Okay, okay, cool. So let's see the posts. Okay, so now how you'll post, how you will add your own joke to the api. Okay, so let me just show you. So here you can again go to the documentation. If you want to know anything, you just follow the documentation. Okay, I don't know anything, so I am following the documentation. Cool. So just copy this json file, as I told, and to where to paste now, right? So just go to add joke, and then just go to body. Like, body is the thing where you will update or add or update, put anything, right? Or delete, whatever you will do, you will do it on body section. So now let's see the body. So just click on body and then go to raw. Just click on the radio button, that the raw. Okay, and then click on the text section and put use json file. Okay, you can use multiple files, multiple data types, as I told. You can use text, javascript, json, html, xml. Okay, so just choose json file and copy and paste. Like, this was our, okay, where it was, sorry, yeah, here it is. Cool. So here, from here, you can just copy this. Basically, by copying it, you can put any id, but the id won't work, basically, like I can say. So basically, you whatever id you will put, but again, let me just show you one thing. So if you put id 4, what it will show. Okay, so basically, they may change this URL. When I have also tested, it was not working. Basically, when you put this ID, na, like the ID 4 is already existing in their server, so it should show 404. But this endpoint URL is not handled by me. Basically, these are handled by Postman. I have also raised the query about it, but I don't know. So, like, they have not responded yet. So basically, whatever you will, like, api, like, id is like null and void. Whatever you put, they will automatically create a new id. Cool. So this is something they choose to do. Like, if the code is work, don't touch it, even it's going wrong. Okay, so that's what they did here. Just joke. Okay, I guess it's not going to yeah, it's not going to them. Cool. So basically, whatever, like, there's some bug in it. I will ask them to solve. Basically, the ID is 982. Just make sure to note this ID. Okay, you guys having different IDs, so just make sure to note it. And even you can you can just have it. And if I just put my name here, I can change. Wait, Manish, and here I want to put image in dot. Cool. All right. Let me put the same, and they will again give me another ID. Okay. So 983 is my ID. Just make sure to note your ID. Okay. It will tell you why we are noting it. Okay. So see, what is this joke? Joke is still same. Bugs are features, but I have just changed my name and this source. Okay. Just go to get, again go to get, and just check if it's working or not. What's your ID? You remember, right? 983 is my ID, and just remember your IDs. Okay, just go here and give a slash and write 983. Okay, and just send. See, it has just fetched 983, like, specific ID, specific joke for me, like I'm the author. So you can also check this here. There's a joke view. Okay, Joke slash view. You can also check this. I am just pasting it. What we give that. Yeah, Kajal, I have also used this like ID which is not there. I have tried, but it's still not working. I don't know. Like they must have the bug. Earlier when maybe a year ago I have used it was working, but right now it's not working. So I have put it as Manish. Anyone else put, like, if you have put already put, let's just tell me your ID. I will just check it if you have done it or not. So here you can see whatever you put there. Okay, just change your name as well. I guess no one have put. No one has put. Yeah, it was working. It was the best example to show basically. But no worries. Except this, everything is working fine. Okay. So anyone is following? Like, have you added anything? Have you used put method and add a joke at least, or maybe even copy pasted? Just put your IDs on chat so I can track it. Hmm. Anyone? No one? No one is following or what? I don't know. Okay, cool. Let me move forward. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in between. Okay, so no worries. Let's go now. Add joke is done. Like, we have already added a joke. Just save it and then move another one. That will be update method. Okay, what's the update method? Can anyone tell on the chat? I have already told, like, what's the update method. We need to add request. It will be update joke. Guys, tell me fast, what's the update method? Update joke. Anyone? Okay. Updated an existing joke. Let me check Arnab. Updated an existing joke. I don't know. I can't understand. Like, okay, so I just wanted to know, like, what's the method to update a joke? Like, we use get, post, put, patch. Which one? Like, which is the method to update the joke? Okay, cool. So let me just tell you, like, to cool. Put is the right answer. So yeah, we need to use put, and again we need to use the endpoint URL. Just copy it. This is our endpoint URL including path. And then to update it, what we need to do, just put the same ID 983, which is my joke. Put 983 and send. But it's showing 404. Can anybody tell why it's showing 404 error? It should work, right? Why it's not working? Guys, anyone tell me why it's not working? 404. Tell me, guys. Okay, no one knows. Okay, so Vic, it's not patch. Basically, patch is for updating partial data for a record while keeping the other data, whereas put request designed to completely override the existing data for a record. Okay, so they have very slightly difference, but yeah, there's a difference. But today we are using put. Patch is just to change slightly a partial data, I can say. But put is used to you can use to delete all data and update full. But in patch you can't. Okay, all right. So there's no answer for this. Okay, so let me just show you why it's not happening. Why it's happening? It's happening because we have not given any data to them. Did you got? Like cannot put, because we have not given any data. We have not updated anything. What you need to do? Just go to documentation again and check what you need to do. You need to click on the put and put the joke base URL, and then wait just. Hmm. Here you need to 40400 battery. Sorry, just a second, guys. Send. Oh. Okay, where are you following the same thing, right? Put put body. Okay, yeah. We need to change it here. Make the changes again. Just copy the same code, or you can copy it from here as well. Sorry, you can copy from here. Add joke. Okay, let me just put a joke or make some changes here. I'm really bad at joke. Yes, true. Okay. So you just need to again go to the body and update the JSON file here and put the ID as it is. What was it? So our ID was 983. Okay. You need to put 983 your ID. 983 and then send request. Now you can see 204 no content. So yeah, we don't need any content, so that's why it's showing me no content. Okay, but if you see here, see, yeah, it's updated. Like I am really bad at joke, so it's updated as that. And also you can check by getting it, like just click on here. Right now it's showing bugs or features, but if you send it again, yeah, here it updated. I'm really bad at joke. Okay, so it's updated, right? This is how you can update the files from here, and you can understand, right? Like there are statuses, different statuses, like we saw 200, we saw 201, and we saw 400, 400 and 404 both are for error. Okay, and 201 for creating. Like if you can see 201 here, when we create it, it shows us 201 status, and when we fetch it will show 200. And then when we like updated anything, as it has no content to show, it will send 204. Okay, they just process the request. Okay, cool, got it. All right, is there any doubt till here? Any questions you have? If you have any question, let me know. Let me just save this here. And now our three are done. Three requests, three methods are done: get, post, put, and the last one is delete. Okay, so as the name tells, we are going to delete jokes. Okay, whatever you have created, you just need to delete. Okay, delete, guys. अब क्या कर सकते हैं? Joke. Okay, again same. We need to copy endpoint URL, and then you need to go again for documentation, and you need to see how what you need to do. What you need to do? You need to endpoint URL and your ID. So what was my ID? My ID was 983. Anyone has put some good jokes? Let me see. Yeah, I was bad at joke, but you should be good, right? No, no one put. Cool, no problem. Okay, so let's put this joke here. 983. If you put 983 and enter, this was the joke which I had created. If you can also see here, had created 983 joke. If we fetch, this is the result which we see. Even you can check the result right now if you put 983 on your system. Okay, but now when we put it on delete, like, also, yeah, you need to change the method as well. Okay, by default it's get, but you need to choose method as delete and click on enter. Joke with id 983 is deleted. If you again send it, it will show a 404 not found error. And if you refresh this page, you can see like my joke is invisible. Joke is gone actually. Okay, it's deleted basically. I hope you got this. Do you have any doubt till here? Like, we have already discussed about uh, get, post, put, and delete. Anyone? Will wait for 10-15 seconds for you. If you have any doubt, let me know. I would happy to answer this. Okay, cool. Till then, you guys can put your IDs. Maybe I can check if you have put some jokes here. If not, then no worries. Let me. Okay, you guys are worse than, like, worst in joke than me. Okay, I was bad. Cool. Let me change the screen. Okay. Like, even did you did that? Like, you have completed or not? Like, okay, anything. If you have any doubt, you can reach out to me. If you are not following me right now, even if you're watching the recordings or whatever, like, you can reach out to me anytime. Okay. So let's go to the next slide. Let's see what's next. Okay, so we learned request essentially. Like, let's recap it. So we have learned about methods, addresses, parameters, authorization, and body data. So let me know, like, what's the issue with this thing. Okay, what was the issue? Like, there are some drawbacks with this API. With this API which we recently used. So can anyone tell me what's the issue basically? What's the drawback of the API which we have used? Anyone? Come on, guys. Answer. Okay. I guess no one knows or they don't want to answer. So cool. Basically, the problem is authorization. The drawback is authorization. Like, this API is open. Anyone can delete your jokes. Anyone can update your jokes. Anyone can, I can say, like, anyone can take your joke and just update with their name, right? So, like, this is how it's unsecured, and it can be used by anyone. It can be like unauthorized access can be given. So because there is no authorization, so yeah, authorization should be there. Like, there should be some credibility, so you can update whenever you make the API. You make sure to put authorization. We are using this for testing purpose. So yeah, there's no authorization, but yeah, there should be authorization. Yeah, so we write, yeah, authorization issue is there. So cool. And body data, parameters I told you, addresses, methods you understand right now. I hope if you have any doubt, you can tell me. So now, be continue, like, continue your learning. Student, just do for students. Postman come up with the student expert program. So basically, student expert program indicates like, you have essential knowledge and skill about the APIs building or testing, and like, putting or like getting or like deleting, adding, updating, like, basically there are four methods only in this course as well. In the student expert program as well, there are only four methods where you will, but it will be extensively, I can say it's quite extensive, because there you need to put hard work. You need to like visualize, you need to like change, check and send requests. There are lots of stuff to do. And then once you complete these steps in the courses, you will get a badge, something like this, in the badger. You can get the access of it. I will share this link as well. Let me just check if I can share it right now. Wait. Cool. I am dropping this link at I'm dropping this link on the chat. Okay, so you can apply for student expert. If you want to deep dive into API, so you should learn this, you should go for this program. I had also taken this maybe 1.5 year ago or 1 year ago. I don't remember exactly, but it was really great. Till then I was not aware about anything about API. I had used API, but I was not aware that this is how it works. Basically, these are the requests, these are the methods which we need to do, and what are the consequences, what are the drawbacks, we don't know. But in this course you will get everything from scratch. Okay, so just make sure to go through this program and make sure to apply it. Okay, apply for it. And now the most exciting part, for which you are here. Just joking. You are here to learn, I know. So let's see what we have for you. Okay, so whatever you have learned till now, you just need to share your learnings with hashtag postman student and hashtag hack for Bengal. Okay, I asked moderator just put this on the chat as well, so that they can copy hashtags. So yeah, you just need to post it on. Just make sure to post it on Twitter or LinkedIn. Okay, we have these two platforms where we will going to watch your session. And even if you can tag me where so that I can recognize like this was my session where you have used this. You have learned. So basically what you need to put, you can put a summarization of your learning, whatever you have learned till now, whatever you even if you understand a single point, you can just put it there and share your learning in the social media by tagging Postman, tagging me, and must use hashtags Postman student and hack for Bengal so that we can track. Okay, it's necessary for tagging you. And even like we have and two of you will win some swags. And let me just tell you one more thing, like we have another contest for you all. So yeah, blog writing competition. So you can just write a blog. You can use any platform like Hashnode, Medium, Dev2, and use these hashtags, Postman student or Postman API. And and also you can you make sure to post your blog on the social media by again tagging uh, all those hashtag and tag me so that I can check basically. And the timeline will be duration will for this contest is 24 hours. With this things will be closed by, I can say, 9 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, 9 p.m. will close this contest basically. So make sure to write blog to if you want to win. And we have like winners. So yeah, we'll have swags for the winners, so make sure to join. Okay, so yep, and these are some resources you can go through those resources: learning center, API network, and forums. Forum is the best thing where you can join and learn basically. And their Discord server are also there for Postman. I will also drop the link in mail today only, and by in mail you will also get this PPT. Okay, so if you have any question, you can drop it in the chat, or you can ask me later. You can reach out to me. Okay. uh, cool. All right, I guess there's no question, so I can move. So thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for having me today. I will just share this feedback form. I will ask moderators to drop in the chat. And if you have any question, you can email me, or you can reach out to me on my socials. Uh, my social is like, you can search on internet just by typing. Uh, that's it. This is my username, and you will find me in internet with this username. That's it. Thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for joining in this weekend, this Sunday. I hope it's fruitful for you and you have learned something new. Okay, if you have any question, you can drop it in chat, or we can connect later on. Thank you. Okay, I guess there's no more question. Okay, all right. Yeah, one more thing. Okay, so as we are hosting it under Hack for Bengal, so Hack for Bengal is the hackathon which is going to happen very soon. But before that, we have series of events which we are going to conduct for you. So this was the first event for this new season. So make sure to join, and for being updated, make sure to follow our social media handles for Hack for Bengal, and also join our Discord server. We'll ask our moderators to drop our Discord server link in the chat so that they can join. So on Discord we'll update every links, so it will be easier for you to join us and get updated for our next events, upcoming events. Okay, thank you guys. I hope, yeah, I guess we are good to go. Thanks for joining, guys. Bye bye, see you till the next time.